Welcome to the video. We're going to be looking at 5 different visual resource packs and a bonus at the end if you stick around that you can combine with these to further enhance your Minecraft experience. I have not looked at these yet, so we will be experiencing them together, and I'm going to show you them blindly, and then after we will look at the price and the reviews on it. This is on PS5 max level graphics, so let's jump into it. Alright, we have just loaded up the first one. Already I've noticed my character is kind of shuffling around more. It's supposed to add a lot of animations, and it's supposedly a texture overhaul. So let's go ahead and switch it to daytime real quick. Looks pretty good. I like the sun. The colors definitely seem more vibrant. This little area I made down here, just look at some basic stuff. Okay, I see the different textures now. We have some animals over here. Yeah, so they have a lot more animation to them. Villager, a lot more animation as well. These are definitely a lot of new textures on here. We have lava, looks different. Everything's kind of a little bit more uniform, I think. Just kind of looking at some basic stuff. This painting changed, I think. And we'll go ahead and come back over here. We'll flip it to night. It is midnight now. Let's take a little walk through the village. I'm playing this on just a regular Minecraft world because I think that's what you kind of want to see this type of stuff on, whereas versus some huge city that I download, where this is for people who want to play survival or make their own stuff and just want to add a little bit of a touch to it. I like the animations. I feel like they're a little extra, but I guess it's cool. So you have the jumping animation. Yeah, that's cool. It's very cartoony. Huh. See, I do like the animations. That just seems almost too much, but maybe that's just me. Iron Golem, what are you doing over here, dude? Just hanging out. That is cool. Honestly, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the visuals and the texture overhaul. I guess if you're wanting more of like a cartoony look, this is good. It's not bad. I mean, I don't hate it, but also all of these you could find on the marketplace, and they're temporarily available if you have the marketplace pass to download and view yourself. So feel free to do that. But yeah, I like it. I don't hate it. That's cool. I like that. I guess for if you want to make it more cartoony and stuff like that, so I like that. Alright, let's go look at the price. So here it is. We have actions and stuff, 1.9.1. 5 stars with a lot of reviews. You do get 20 skins, so that's pretty cool too. It's $6, but it adds a lot to the game if that's what you're looking for. So I'd say it's pretty cool. Alright, we have the second one. I forget what it was called, but this completely... I guess this might be more of a texture pack than lighting, but This is still cool. I like the painting. The pathway, I like that. The normal path's kind of ugly. I've not been over here. I didn't know there's more. We're on the wrong side of the cliff, guys. Come on. So, let's look at the villagers. And then let's go look at the common stuff one more time. I like the flowers. I do. They're like less bright. So this one's kind of the opposite of the old one, I feel like. Interesting command block texture. That's completely different. That's so weird. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I don't like that. I don't know. It's like the deep dark, but it's just way too, I think that's way too bright, especially for this kind of texture pack where it's kind of darkens everything down. I like the furnace. That's cool. I like this one. It's not bad. I don't think it adds any animations or anything, but I could definitely see playing this. So, enhanced textures with 4 stars. It's $3, so it's half the price of the other one. I think it's an interesting name. I didn't really look at the fact it was a texture pack, but I think it was still good to see. So, and a lot of these too, I think will combine with texture packs as well. So, on to the next one, I guess. Now, number 3. Not really anything too crazy. This does look brighter, so I like that. I think that's cool. Everything does seem to be smoothed out. Let's take a look at lighting. I don't know if much is different on this one. I don't know if I'm like missing something, or I mean, maybe shadows are more prominent. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't look that much different. There's just some slight color changes like this that I've noticed, but maybe there's more that I'm missing. This looks pretty good at night, though. Ah, look at that. It's like reflective, maybe. That's useful for mining. That's definitely useful. You can spot stuff from a distance. Look at it. Huh. Yeah, I do like this kind of blue hue. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if it adds a whole lot or if I would buy it, but nothing really wrong with it, I guess, that I can see from my short roundabout. Alright, well, here it is. Luminous Dreams is $3 with 4 stars. I think it's kind of overhyped on this. I don't really think it really added that much. I mean, it wasn't bad, it just barely even changed the game. So, I mean, if it's free, it's free, but $3, I don't know about that. Alright. Interesting. I think this adds animations as well. For some reason, my skin has changed. Okay, I like this walking animation a little bit better than the other one. He was just too bouncy. I don't know, it was just... Let's check out this fox. Just gonna stand there. That's not bad. This texture looks really good. I like that. I don't know about the furnace, though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's try this in daytime. This might just be a texture pack and a animations. I don't know if this has anything to do... Well, maybe that. Maybe. Damn, this is the house right here. Just overlooking the village. Nice. What? I thought that was bread. Okay. I was gonna say that was a weird texture. What is that? Is there like a fog or something? Hold on. That's so weird. There's a cave over here. Let me try it out. Maybe it's like a interior thing. Okay. That's not bad. I think my game might be lagging just a little bit. Yeah, whenever I look at the water, it starts to lag, and then whenever I look away. So, but I do have max everything on, so I'm pushing it to the limit. Yeah, I definitely lose frames over here. It's a nice texture, though. I don't know what that fog effect was. Maybe it's for like inside buildings or something only. See, I'm getting that fog again. Or is it just ray tracing? Maybe? That's interesting. This one's probably my favorite out of all of them so far. Doesn't really change too much. Just kind of, I mean, it changes everything, but it's not like you can't tell what everything is, or you have to relearn what everything looks like. So, which I think is a plus. Whoa, that's cool. Alright, just look away from me then. What? Oh. Yeah, I'd say this one's probably my favorite, regardless of the performance issues. Probably wouldn't be a thing if I had lowered my stuff, but let's go look at the price. So this one is $6, but you get the animations, the texture, the lighting change. So the other one was $6 too, that was similar, but I do think that this one was better. Just because the other one just seemed like it was doing too much, but yeah, it was not bad. Realism Craft 2.3. Alright, we have the last one. This is interesting. I don't know if it technically would spin while no one's at it, but I like it so far. It was pretty cool with the Wandering Trader in the last one where he had all that stuff, but this texture is not bad. I think it could be darker, but that's just me. This is a little confusing, but once you learn it, it's not really that big of a deal. This is interesting. It's not yellow. That's interesting. Okay. Take a look at the river. This one I think might just be a texture pack. I like this one though. It is not bad. I like the wood texture. The villagers don't have their big nose anymore, but let's try this at night. Very cloudy night. Very cloudy. I like the leaf texture. Very cloudy, so I don't know if that's normal or if that's just like a pattern thing. This guy built his house in the cliff. But yeah, I like this one. I'd probably like actually play on this one. What is going on? Door-to-door salesman, I guess. So yeah, I like this one. Here we have it. Wanderlust for $4. Apparently it's a resource pack, not just a texture pack. I'm not sure. That's not bad though. I like that one. I'm gonna go ahead and heart it. Probably that one and the one we played before. 4 stars. So it's not bad. Alright, we have the last one. I had to turn down my graphics because it was too laggy. So, and it's really bad if you go over here in the snowstorm. I'm not sure why that is. But then right here, it's fine. So, that is a drawback to this. So I had to create a new world for this. It's supposed to be a biome add-on. And clearly there's like a fog in the snow. So this is cool. The lagging in the snow is kind of annoying though. Because it was lagging pretty bad for me when I first got in here. See if we could find... Okay. It's still really foggy though. I want to find somewhere not so foggy. Yeah, it's playing fine now, but just that snowstorm for some reason. This is really foggy. Whoa, what? Huh. That is cool. That was a weird noise. Oh, it's crickets. So this is a resource pack and a terrain pack. I feel like I'm going to see Herobrine. It's so foggy, though. I don't know if it's just this woods. And maybe it affects textures, too. I'm not sure. This is cool. I don't know if this is naturally... Oh, wait, there's the rest. I thought it was just by himself. You can definitely see playing this for like a winter survival or something. I'm really trying to find an area that's just not straight fog. But I'm struggling to do so. I think this makes biomes a lot bigger as well. We have a oak forest. It's still very foggy, so I don't know if that's just something to do with the map. It's not really bad on the ground. I think the fog's a little too intense, though. Because the whole screen is just white, even on the ground. But I don't know, maybe it's just foggy or... And I'm lagging. What? Yeah, I lag when I look this way for some reason. I think this is really cool, but the lag is ruining it. And the fog is, I think, too much. I like it, but it's like very strong. And that would be cool if like some areas had the fog, like the snow areas, whereas over here there's no reason to have fog. Unless it's because it's like right outside the snow area. And I keep getting these lag spikes. I say this is really cool. Makes biomes a whole lot bigger. Just the lag is kind of annoying, and having to turn down graphic settings just to play it. The fog is just... Is it just a... No, it's not just a... And look, the little sun thing is still like all over my face. But I don't know if that's just because you're not supposed to use commands in this, probably, but... Well, I'm kind of disappointed. I really like this, but the lag and stuff like this is kind of too much, I think. And the fog, I think, is too strong. I really like it, but it's just, you literally can't see anything. What is that? Why? Yeah, it's definitely, I guess it's at the edge of the earth, I guess? I don't know, that doesn't seem right. Looks like there's like a giant mountain in front of... Okay. Well, that was weird. Yeah, I guess they need to work on this a little bit more. So, fireflies look cool. I guess let's go look at the price. So here we have it, realistic biomes 1.2.2. kind of disappointed. I was expecting a little better. At least it's only $4 instead of $6. I think if they got it ironed out to where it wasn't lagging, then $6 would definitely be fair. But I think if you have a PS4 or a slower computer, is probably not going to be the add-on for you. So, but yeah, I guess that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Just kind of a laid back checking out some resource packs with you guys. Let me know, what do you think? Was I harsh on these resource packs, or what did I get right, or what was your opinion on them? Do you think price should be different? But anyways, I will see y'all later.